Namaste, sir. A very good morning to you.
Namaskar.
We are very privileged to have you with the EMMRC EFLU at this workshop on digital technologies and pedagogy. We would like to have few questions. If you can enlighten us on those, we'll be happy. How do you assess the current state of online digital education in India, particularly in higher education?
See, there are two facts about it. Obviously, one, where we stand and where we are heading to. Obviously, where we stand, we see a lot of scope to digital education is concerned. Talking with the perspective of higher education, there's a lot of scope for improvement, there is a lot of scope for growth, and there is a lot of needs to be done. But how we are approaching it, we are approaching it in the very positive manner. Government of India has streamlined all the processes with the digitalization of higher education concern. Government of India is constantly working on, the Ministry of Education is constantly working towards building such policies, programs, which will actually simplify the processes of digitalization of higher education. And we also streamline the processes of our digital higher education and provide ease of use to the students or to the stakeholders. I say the whole ecosystem is evolving, but Government of India and Ministry of Education are in the know of it, and they are constantly building up such strategies, such policies, building such frameworks which actually will help in the growth of these pedagogies. So what I see, yes, there is a gap at this moment, but what I see is that the government is making constant efforts, constant initiatives, and this gap is day by day narrowing down. And it's not very far that we have an ideal digital education system within the higher education framework of our country, which will actually propagate the growth of our stakeholders, which will actually build up an ecosystem in such a manner that our students will be competent enough to lead the world organizations and lead the digital structure of the world.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insights on them. So, I would like to know what role has CEC played in transforming teaching and learning through digital platforms such as SWAYAM and SWAYAM Prabha.
See, CEC, Consortium for Education Communication, is a very important pillar of Ministry of Education. And Ministry of Education has entrusted a lot of responsibilities, especially in the field of digitalization of higher education. Two basic flagship or main flagship programs of our country, SWAYAM and SWAYAM Prabha, are also held or handled by CEC. And CEC has been constantly evolving the strategies, constantly building the strategies in such a manner that the whole ecosystem benefits out of it. SWAYAM, if I take it to found the MOOCs, the massive online open courses, the quality of these courses has been improving day by day. With the guidelines, the fresh guidelines that SWAYAM has, based upon that, we are trying to work out that how students could be get or should be able to get quality education. I know we are competing with the best in the world, but our strong setup of EMMRCs, that is 20 EMMRCs around the country, is facilitating this growth of series and is helping them grow in a progressive manner. And the day is not far that we will have best forces within the country, and not just within the country, but outside the country also. And mind it, I'll tell you, apart from India, we are getting lots and lots of viewership from US, UK, Nepal, Pakistan, Bhutan. So across the border, we are getting a lot of viewership for our SWAYAM programs. That's an important aspect. Coming to the fact that how SWAYAM Prabha is doing, we have these 7 digital channels, and countrywide these digital channels are being run from Kashmir to Calicut to Ahmedabad to obviously IFLU, where we are standing today, is running one of our channels. Obviously CEC is running the Vyas Gurukul aspect. So we have divided the themes. For example, if our channel is talking or beaming about the programs about language, history, culture, philosophy, and we are thinking, and we are constantly evolving, and we are constantly seeing to it that the fresh content, fresh usable content, fresh content which is actually landmark, which actually helps the students to go in a better manner, is beamed up to the students right at their palm, right at their mobiles, or at their DTH connections, and they are able to connect.
Thank you, sir. I'm very sure that very soon CEC MOOCs will be the leaders of MOOCs in India. According to you, sir, what are the biggest challenges institutions face while adopting online and blended learning models?
See, the biggest challenge that I think at this moment is the adaptability aspect. That's a very important aspect, because a lot of teachers or a lot of some people within the ecosystem are not willing to change. They're not willing or accept change, or they're not willing to adapt to new technologies, new strategies, new pace. So that is one of the issues which we feel, but it is more of a mindset game. So, and the how as the time passes, the mind is going to evolve. People are made to evolve, and they're going to learn, use it, and get the benefit. The second aspect is obviously in some areas, some regions of our country, some places we don't have that much of basic infrastructure available. Yes, growth is there. Digital infrastructure is being built up day by day. But yes, still lots and lots of work needs to be done. Lots and lots of things need to be worked up. Production has to be of that particular quality standards that students are able to like that particular production and get attracted towards those programs, love those channels. So that is an important aspect. So these two things, adaptability and the growth of digital infrastructure or having app infrastructure, are two main challenges that we are facing. One is obviously the game of the mind, and another is a physical game. So both we are fighting it out, and government has allocated ample amount of funds for the growth of this.
How is CEC supporting faculty development and digital pedagogy training for teachers across universities? Say?
See, CEC is just not supporting the delivery development. The code is very clear. We are supporting the whole ecosystem. We are supporting the development of the administrators. We are supporting the development of the students. We are supporting development of everybody. And CEC, by we at the forefront, is my partner for what all could be done for practical purposes. Important thing is we are conducting outreach programs. We are going out, meeting our stakeholders, talking to our stakeholders within the ecosystem. We are trying to give them knowledge about CEC. We are telling them what SWAYAM Prabha and all books are all about. But not just that, we are also helping them, hand-holding them to understand how these books could be protected. And not just that also, we are also hand-holding the teachers, the professors, or other people within the system, how to build the MOOCs also. So that hand-holding aspect which CEC has recently started is a very, very positive initiative that we are working on. The staff of CEC is constantly working towards hooking up and trying to see to it that we take everybody along with us and handhold all the teachers, all the people who are very keen, who are keen about learning about it and who are keen to build on that. Not just the teachers, but the students also.
What strategies can be adopted to improve student engagement and retention in online courses?
You see, that's a very tricky question and a very nice question. Getting into the mind of a student is very important. Understanding what these millennials are thinking, what this Y2K generation is thinking, or Gen Z is thinking is very important. Y2K is still little learned generation. They are older one. The millennials, the Gen Z, we need to understand what they are trying to do. And the fact is that, but why I said Y2K, because we are talking about higher education also. So they are doing a PhDs or something at this moment. So the basic fact that I'm looking at is that their attention span is very low. They usually spend very little amount of time on one particular thing, one particular talk. So we have to work on those lines. So we have to see to it that within 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes, so all short programs we build up which catch their attention span. And then we gradually move them who are 30 minutes program and a 1 hour program. Then they get attracted towards it. So that's an important aspect too. We have to get into their minds. We have to see to it, get that space within their perceptual space within their mind, where they will have positive perception about. And that's what CEC's outreach is way. They are getting into their perceptual space, and they are trying to build up, making them understand MOOCs is important. This program on MOOCs, environmental sustainability or XYZ programs are very important. We make short videos, we try to track them, we try to show to them what is the usual point, what is important aspects of this MOOC. Then we will actually gradually help them grow in taking up full MOOCs of CEC, 4 credits, 5 credits, 6 credits. So that's an important aspect. CEC is trying to get into their mind. Think like that. Think like the youngster. See how we, because now we have take them as our peers, as our friends. Back to society, how we have evolved. So as a teacher, also as a teacher in me, also keep talking about that I should be able to solve all the issues of the students.
Thank you so much, sir.
Dhanyavad. Jai Hind.